G'day, it's Mark and welcome back to the channel. And in this episode, we're going to take the little Hyundai Excel. I think it's got about 67,000 original kilometres on it. And we're going to put it in storage. So it's going to make a bit of a journey to get there. Hopefully it'll go well. Let's see if we're successful. So this car's in really remarkable condition. 67,580 kilometres. I might reset the trip meter. See how far we go today, and a little bit of sun fading here. I can take that off and paint that just to make sure that's the same colour. A bit of colour sort of fading in a couple of the handles there, but really lovely car, no cracks in the dash. Beautiful interior, you know, really nice condition. Headlining's like a hard sort of material, which is great, better than that stuff they put in a lot of the other cars that falls down all the time. Back seats, like hardly used. You know, it's just beautiful. Driver's seat, same story. So hopefully we'll make it without any dramas. Little 5-speed manual. Just a really nice little car. Remote button for the hatch. It's quite well equipped, really, for its time. And they were very cheap. If you look at the other episode I did on it, it shows a couple of the old ads. I think it was $10,990 or something in Australia, which is cheap as. So I've checked the fluids, and the oil was low and pretty dirty, so definitely needs an oil change. It's not going to get that today, but I've topped it up with quite a bit of fresh oil, which will, I think, do it good. Improve the compression as well, because I felt it was a little bit underpowered for what it was. So hopefully that'll make a little bit of a difference. And coolant was fine, but I just topped up the overflow bottle as well with some fresh coolant. Look, I just had like water in it, so again, you know, when I get a bit of time, with all these cars, as you know, I've got a lot of projects on the go at once, so it's hard to give them all the love they deserve, but, you know, I think you just sort of get onto one car, hopefully focus on that and do what it needs, and then move to the next. But I tend to sort of go from different car to car, sort of just doing bits and pieces, you know, have like 3 or 4 projects on the go at once. But this car is really more about, you know, just buying the car to save its life from being sent to the crusher. And, you know, I thought it's way too nice a car for that. And it's got a bit of history in Australia, being the first export Hyundai model here. And, again, I always like the colour of the bamboo. I know people probably think, oh, well, why would you like that? But I think it looks good. It's a little bit chalky, but the paint's perfect on it. If you just give it a light polish, it'll come up really well. A couple little marks here and there, but nothing to write home about. Like, all very easily fixable. And it's got the original stereo in the boot. It's got some aftermarket sort of Sony CD player that's been put in. I prefer the original stereo. So, yeah, I like it. You know, it's something different, you know, from my normal Cadillacs and Lincolns and V8 Fords and stuff like that, Galaxies and whatever. So anyway, let's see. We'll get some fuel on the way and let's see if we make it. Part of the reason I'm also making a bit of space here, it'll still be pretty tight, because there's a Bentley and the Buick that everyone loves. I've got a spot here. I want to put that FC LTD in here because I think the brake should be almost completed on that. It's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze, but I should be able to get it in. I might have to move the Buick over and then move the Chev over as well. You can see it's pretty tight in here. It's just touching the overrider. I might just put it in neutral to take that off there. It's no real pressure on it, so it's fine. So that's why overriders are a good thing. But anyway, that FC LTD is due back, so I want to make some space for it. And I'll go over, I'll do a video on that as well. So I'm with Robbie, and we're just taking the Hyundai into storage. And I tell you what, you don't get anywhere fast in this car. It's I put about $50 of premium unleaded in it, so I think the fuel was probably pretty old. It does sort of, it kind of has a bit of a hesitation, but once you start getting a bit of speed up, it sort of starts moving. Probably likes to cruise at about 80 to 100 k's an hour, something like that. Got this Mercedes-Benz sort of on my tail at the moment. Come closer, come closer. also need a good gap in the traffic because, let's face it, no David. See, I can't make the wait. So we're going through the gears. There's no tacho. Just got to do it by ear. Like, when you start it up, like I said, it's got quite a bit of hesitation. It sort of kangaroos a little bit, but then once it warms up, it's better. The idea is just to keep the momentum going so you can, you know, maintain some decent speed, because it's very hard to pull out it. If there's any gaps in the traffic, pull out when you're going from a standing stop. It's very hard to take advantage of any gaps because it's very slow to take off. Like, I'm in fourth now, sitting on 80 Ks. Yeah, it's kind of pleasant enough. There's no power steering. I love the steering wheel. You like that, don't you, Robbie?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I really like that. Very cool design. Very 80s. There's no power steering, but it's light enough. You don't need power steering. But, yeah, I like it. It's probably a car that you want to drive where there's not a lot of other traffic. You know, stop-start traffic. With modern cars, you know, people are very impatient. You know, you just simply can't take off with any reasonable speed. Oh, there's David. There you go. Now he's going to get on the freeway, so Dave wants to get some fuel in his Falcon. I've already filled up, so I don't need. Now my fuel gauge also doesn't work properly. I put about $50 of fuel and it's only showing just under half, and it was showing about that much when I before I put fuel in it. So the float's obviously stuck. No doubt the fuel that was in it was pretty old, so might have gumped it up a little bit. And this car, the carburetor, I'm sure needs servicing. Anyway, that's about it. Okay, so we had a bit of a mechanical issue, or probably more an electrical issue or a battery issue, but the car was running fine, then it just died, so I had to put it in reverse and roll start it back down a hill, just as we were about to get on a highway, and I think the battery's dead and it's just running basically off the motor. If you let the revs go right down, it dies. You've got to basically roll start it to get it going, so I'm going to get another battery for it. I think this battery's probably cactus. I'll take this with me and check it out, and maybe have to get the alternator fixed as well. So anyway, looks like we're going to make it though. So we're also dropping David's V8 Fairlane Ghia in a very nice sort of silvery grey to the storage place as well. So I'm just following in these there's a BA Falcon wagon. It might be a BA Mark II. And yeah, let's get 2 cars put in storage today. So had a bit of an issue with his battery on this car, had to replace it, so probably a little bit later in the day than we'd like, but anyway, we're going to head over and do that. Fun and games with cars. There's David's Fairlane. It's very good. Nice 5-litre V8. Very smart. Nice. Very cool. So I hope you enjoyed that episode on the little Hyundai Excel. I think it's pretty cute. I love the colour bamboo. Needs a bit of a polish, but 67,000 original kilometres or kilometres. I mean, that's pretty amazing for such an old car. It's about, what, 40 years old now. So if you enjoyed the little Hyundai, please give a thumbs up for the car, and also hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future episodes. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.